Welcome again to another tier list. In this one, some of you will feel awkward that some units like the Monastics or the Varangian Guards or even the Yeomen exist in this tier list. But hear me out first. I'm starting off with Monastics because their soft buff is actually really good. They now strike more targets and more often. They can go toe-to-toe, not just toe-to-toe, they can actually beat the Hussars in a charge versus charge situation. They can also go through tier 4 pikes, like going with a knife through butter. The only unit that can stop them easily is the phalanx, but if just like remaining units of a phalanx, they will hardly stop a long distance charge from monastic. Just keep in mind that monastics have the heavy armor trait just like the reapers, so before you make a very stupid charge, make sure that no ranged did poke your armor. Now to the Varangian Guard, and why I consider Crusaders lower than them in tier. So the Varangian Guards can go toe-to-toe with Spartans in some situations in a trade fight, and they can easily wipe out phalanx without a scratch. This last advantage makes them better than the Crusaders who cannot deal well with phalanx. This is one huge advantage since everyone will be spamming phalanx now. And for the Yeomen, to your surprise, Yeomen now deliver a higher damage charge than the Hussar. They are the worst charge you can take after that of the Zhuangji, of course. In terms of the damage, they can wipe out Spartans easily if they do not have the Rageful or they are not in their advance. The last two units I want to talk about are the Camels, because after the recent buff, they are a perfect answer for Spartans, since Spartans can't really defeat them that fast like they do with the phalanx. Adding a longsword heal or anything that can heal them, they can tank trebuchet and war rockets. The Camels are really here to stay, and in case you do not know, they heal themselves for 5% every second now. That's new after the recent update. Without any external intervention, if you just leave them there, they will start healing. And just to clarify this point, if you're not taking damage for 3 seconds, they will start to heal. If you're doing anything without taking damage, they will heal. So they will heal on the move. If they're not taking damage, they will heal while bracing. If they are not taking damage, they will heal during the skill number 2. If they are not taking damage. If they are dealing damage, they will still heal as well. Just make sure they do not take damage to start the heal. And the last unit I need to mention is the Feather Musketeers, or whatever you call them. Well, they are the most versatile muskets in the game, able to hold off enemies at choke points, or even cover a flank with their pikes, protecting themselves and your teammates from very deadly cavalry flanks. Of course, in order not to make this video longer, if you are interested in knowing more about any of these units, just visit the channel to watch their dedicated video. Last but not least, I wanna say Zweihanders are actually A tier, not S. But they are in the S this season because they are the best answer to Spartans spam at the moment, that's all. So when the Spartans spam is actually diminished by new units, consider the Zweihanders in the A tier, not the S. And of course at the top of the mountain we have Spartans and Zhuangji. Both are unrivaled in the double S tier for their versatility and wide spectrum of units that they can counter easily. At the end of the video, I shall leave a quick guide for the Doctrines and Veterancy tree. If I miss something, as I told you before, just go and check the unit dedicated video on the channel. In the end, this was a quick update for the previous tier list. Hope you did enjoy it, and if you have any questions, just feel free to ask them below, and see you soon in the battlefield, Warlord.